Right, my name is Nicholas Waddell, and I am part of Team Plus Ultra, and I want to go over my user stories for the task for this week's milestones. So, my tasks were basic gameplay loop and pause and unpause. There were some things from the first milestone that I didn't need to iron out. One of them was the credits button. I made the text not as blurry here that you can see, and also considering the feedback loop, I'll bring up the pause menu. There's a new option that says give up. So if you click that, it'll basically and go through the game over scene, which is also what happens when the player loses all of their lives once some balloons make it past the end of the track. So you get another set of menu options here, uh, very similar to the title screen. You have credits, the controls, the quit option, again, that closes the application, and then retry, which doesn't take you to the main menu. Clicking the retry will actually load into the beginning of the level here, which you can still unpause here, and just making sure that all of the buttons still work accordingly. Quitting the application will close the game like so.
Hello, my name is Gary Smith, and I'm a member of Team Plus Ultra. We did the Bloons Tower Defense remake, and I'll just launch this directly from the build files on Perforce. Just wait for that to open. And my first user story for the week was the camera. And let me just pop into the scene real quick. And as you can see, the camera story was I want to be locked into a single position to capture all the gameplay at once. And the camera view shows the main menu when the game is first loaded. I had to do some modifications on the camera angle and position to display this UI over here. That is also one portion of my work for the week. And as you can also see, there is a camera fade effect both in and out of the scene. And the other portion of my work was actually this UI that governs tower placement. And as the tower placement UI, I want to enable the player to place towers where they wish in order to strategize and defend my base. The in-game UI allows players to choose between all the different types of towers that can be built or select existing towers to upgrade. And you'll see a money value over here that shows how much stuff I can build, and that relates to the costs of each of these towers and the upgrades once I have a tower built. And if I try to build a freeze tower, bomb tower, or super tower, because I don't have enough money to afford those, if I click on that button, nothing happens. And if I click on, say, a dart tower, because I can afford that, I can go ahead and place it out here. It shows a ghost image of the tower, and I can rotate it wherever I want. I can place it wherever I want. But as you can see, if I go over this path, the ghost image turns red, and I cannot place it there. But as long as I'm off the path, I can place the tower. Now, let me select this tower. If I select it, it shows a upgrade window over here. So I can upgrade attack speed or I can upgrade dart range. And if I select this dart range upgrade because I do have the money for it, you'll see that that radius around the tower will immediately expand, showing its new attack range. And I can also build a tack tower. Oh, no I can't because I can't afford that now. But I can destroy that tower, which refunds some of my money. So now I can build a tack tower. And it's a little bit different. Prices are a little bit different. The range is a little bit different. The attack speed is a little bit different. And so these upgrades only work if you have enough money, and destroying a tower will destroy it and refund some of your money, but not all of your money. And those were the two stories that I worked on for this week.
Hello, I'm Jason Velez, and I'm here to show you what I personally finished up on this project. So, I was assigned to sounds and for the balloons to have a spawning system. First, I'm going to show you the sounds. So, for the purpose of this video, I cut it off short, but for the main menu, I added sounds. We're going to go over to the main game scene, and I had spawn point. I had a spawn point pop up here. I made sure you can't see it on the map, but it it will spawn the balloons with 2 seconds in between every spawn. So we're gonna click play, and we'll see here that now the balloon it's spawning, and it's spawning every 2 seconds. 10 of them. We scripted it to be 10 of them for now. For the demonstration, it'll pop up 10 balloons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The balloons will stop position if you pause it. I also add a sound to the game over screen. So if you click give up here, it adds a little game over screen that you'll know you messed up. Then you can just retry here. Oh no. And done. You can start here and then boom. Then you can hear the noises every time a balloon pops. And that is basically everything I have done for my demonstration.
Hello, I'm Mahesh Sundar from Team Plus Ultra, and for milestone 2 of Bloons TD, what I worked on is the map enemy path and the balloon death. So for the task map enemy path, the subtasks are with a clear path for the balloon to follow, and over here we have a path for the balloon to follow, that is the map created over here. The balloon can navigate the map by following the path, so if I play the balloon starts moving around the map along the path all the way from the start towards the end over here. Balloons can reach the path end when spawned at the path start, so the balloons are spawned at the start of the path and they reach the end of the path. Just like that. The balloons cannot leave the path but are forced to reach the goal by following the entire path. So the balloons cannot leave this path at all and just follow the path all the way till the end. So the next task that I had to do was balloon death, and the subtasks for balloon death are the balloon stops movement and dies when its health reaches 0 for any reason. So if I place a tower down to attack the balloons, well, that one got away, but this one, the balloon will die and disappear from the map. The next subtask is the balloon rewards the player with money if killed by a damage from the tower. So if I place a tower and kill a balloon, it will give you money. The next subtask is balloon does not reward player with money if killed as a result of reaching the end of the track. So if the balloon reaches the end of the track, it does not give the player any money. So the player did not receive any money when the balloon died at the end of the track. The next subtask is when a balloon dies, there will be a pop sound. So if I place a tower and kill one of the balloons, there is a pop that is heard indicating that the balloon has died. And finally, when a balloon dies, it is removed from the game. So if I place a balloon down, it is dead and completely removed as seen over here in the hierarchy. And that's it.
My name is Madoro, and this is what I personally worked on in our Bloons game. I added the scoring system by hitting play. I will demonstrate that it works. As you can see, it's going up. And I also added a button on the main menu for the controls. Hit play, controls,